All righty. What is happening, everybody? We are live. I believe everything is set up and ready to go. Perfect, perfect. How's everyone doing? All right. I may or may not have just paid for a second ESPN Plus account. That would be very unfortunate if that's what I ended up just doing. I'm trying to we're gonna be we might be getting a little bit if you guys are paying attention to boxing at all. We might be getting a little bit of influencer boxing as well as some disc golf commentary today. It'll be mostly disc golf commentary, but I will be paying attention a little bit to the boxing as well that's going down. Let's see, did I just pay twice for ESPN Plus? Because that would just be a waste of $80. That was the putt right there Freeman had for to qualify, right? And what is 18 a brand new hole? Hmm, big turnover backhand on 18. Okay. This is my first time watching coverage. Is my audio all right, or is it really low? Michael, what's up, man? How's the audio level, guys? Nice and loud? Okay, perfect audio. Fantastic. Awesome. Calvin made a good point in the press conference as well. Halfway through the season, his points were so high that the rest of the year his results didn't matter much to him. Yeah, they're gonna have to figure that out. They're gonna have to figure that out as well. Doesn't really make sense for him to you know, not be able to accumulate points down the end of the season. All right. Audio sounds good. You see the post they had on an unprecedented amount of volunteer call outs today? What do you mean by that? How we feeling about you just not letting us see the first 2 rounds so we don't see how the scores would have been if the stroke had start. No, you could. You could see where the starting was, and you could see where they were at. So we listen to this while watching live? Yeah, that's kind of how a companion stream works. I can't show the actual stream because it's behind a paywall. So if you prefer this, great, come hang out. If you prefer, just watching on your own, then that's also an option. It's just kind of a hangout, talk, get some commentary going. Charlotte area disc golf just put out an SOS because they are very short staffed. Oh, they can't get enough volunteers. Interesting. Interesting. Coffee, what up, man? We got 1,400 people watching right now on DGN. That is the number. We'll see what that gets up to once the leaders tee off. Very interested to see, like, what the interest level is in here. 1,400 people watching is not a lot watching live. That's a not a great number there, folks. Did we already talk about the KT blow up on the back nine? We have not got into that, Brandon. I was talking to Hunter a little bit about how that was looking. Didn't look like she had the best back nine in her life. It's like a smooth mid range from AB. Starts coming out at the perfect time. Is there like a late gap they have to hit? Am I seeing that right, guys? It looks like there's no. It looks like they're just throwing it at a wall of trees. Am I missing something here? Or am I dead on? Just came here to say this is the worst tourney of the year, and the tour needed to end weeks ago. Yikes! Tour life crew, what up, football? So they're basically just throwing at a bunch of trees. That's gonna fade out too soon, right? Yeah. There's not a gap there, unless the camera is not showing me on the left side, maybe there's like a late flex gap. Is this is this you just going to be talking, or will the stream of the round be here as well? Okay. Yeah, I explained this earlier. So companion stream is exactly what we're doing here. The idea of this time is people will have another device, their cell phone, a laptop, a TV, whatever, and they would put the stream, the actual content that they wanna watch on, they would lower the volume, and then they would kinda listen to my commentary and hang out here. If that's not your jam, then companion stream with me is not you're not gonna enjoy this at all. This is just like another option to consume the content. I cannot put the actual event on here because it's behind a pay-per-view. It's behind a, uh, yeah, the video. We are watching the 2023 tournament, Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship that's going on right now. Go Gators beat South Carolina. Yeah, the Buckeyes are taking care of business too right now, so hopefully you get 2 wins from the Gators and the Buckeyes today. Yeah, we're just watching disc golf together. That's what we're doing. We're hanging out. There's 1.5K watching right now. Nice to see if that number gets up to 5 or 6. I know that's well, maybe not. It was like 5 or 6 on when it was live on YouTube, when it was free on YouTube, so I don't know if it'll get that high. Or can you force the PDJ to put Worlds at the end of the season so the most exciting tournament ends the year? Hey, man, I've been saying that for a long time. I've even said that if you really wanna make Worlds as special as it is, because that's what it currently is, make it like every other year. Imagine how crazy that would be if the World Championship was every other year. Terry has been muted. I have my phone on this laptop, DGN, other MacBook doing taxes. Let's go, William. Glad to have you on board, brother. How did your wrist battles end up last night? I ended up winning the last one and then got shellacked. Oh, that's nice little any forehand from Colin. I supposed to scramble. I got shellacked in my other games. I'll have to give it a go again. Gotta limit non-tour life guys. They are acting lost. Yeah, we might be having some new people pop into the stream for the first time. Tour Life crew knows what's up. I just realized Brody never knew the joy of free range Alaskan salmon commercials during stream. Oh, geez. Are you gonna get bombarded with the same ads on this stream? I hope not. Are we not thinking that is the mic not set up properly? Are we not thinking it's the actual mic? I think it is my mic. Is it not? Well, I'm trying to figure out the mic situation. Let's, make sure we like the stream too. It definitely is. Okay. You think it is now. I didn't do anything. Yeah, let's drop some likes on the stream too if you're enjoying the companion stream, folks. It's the webcam mic? I gotta listen to this. Gosh, you guys are freaking me out. It shouldn't be the webcam mic. Be the webcam. Test, test, test. Test, test. Test, test, test. It is this. Just sounds terrible. Yeah, maybe it's not. Heck. Alright, we're gonna try to figure this out here. Alright, we're gonna try to figure this out here. 'Kay. What is going on? Yeah, but it sounds terrible. No, it does sound bad. Well, at least we're trying to figure out when when you guys got nice ads to watch. Noise reduction on. Yeah, what is that, Silas? How do I have that on? We got Silas in the chat. Maybe you can help me figure it out. Um, what if we did this? Testing, testing. Does it sound any better? It definitely did not sound like that when I was streaming last night, so I have no idea what I did. I'm not on OBS. I'm doing this through YouTube, and I'm wondering maybe if that's why. If I did something wrong on YouTube side. I don't think I did. Testing, testing. All right. Everyone's saying best part of Brody's stream, tech difficulties, $2 from disc golf. Thanks. I know it happens. All right, we got AB here on hole 2, 366. This is the smooth little turnover. Hit the tree. This course is playing tough, man. All right, we're going to see how I sound here. I'm hoping I fixed it. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, it doesn't sound super crisp, but it sounds better. So that's good. All right, Eagle's going a little low here. Doesn't get enough turn on it. Yeah. Adam doubles hole 3. Joel Freeman and Nicholas off to a good start, 2 under through 3. Oh well. I just spoiled this putt. Udisc is a little bit faster than the Disc Golf Pro Tour. That's a good putt though from Nicholas. Yeah, I think it does sound a little bit better. All right, I'll try not to spoil anything with looking at the UDIS situation. So apologies for that. Thanks to everyone that's liking the stream. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Kyle Klein having to scramble again on his second hole. Looks like he's got a gap. Barely skirts it. Gosh, that is so much farther than I thought it was. Holy smokes. He's going to have a little bit of an outside putt to make. I keep rewinding the stream, yet you keep getting ahead of DGN. Right now, Nicholas Antilla just threw right now. Sorry, I probably should. I'll do that so you guys can match up the streams. So I'll talk with. I'm seeing Joel Freeman. He's pumping. He's pumping. He's in his strawberry jersey, pumping, and one more pump, and X step and throw. There you go. You can try to sync it up now. No, when I was talking about UDisc is way ahead, so that's why. What do I think of the Raiders this year? I think we all thought Jimmy Garoppolo was going to be better than he actually is. I'm going to walk across, but I have clothes on. Okay, Kelsey wants to let everyone know she's walking across and she has clothes on. And the dogs are freaking out. All right, I may or may not have bought an ESPN Plus twice, babe. Yeah, I may have just lost this $89. What? We have to go play bingo and win it back. I thought I was signed in on this thing and I'm not. I don't get it. I'm so confused. I thought I literally bought the pay-per-view. You'll take the other ESPN Plus? I don't even know what it's signed in on. Oh, Cole thought he made that. Holy smokes, what a putt. Who do you guys think is the best long distance putter? I'll throw some names out there. You got Eagle, Cole, Gannon, Simon. Got to put probably Paul McBeth in there. Ricky's probably in there. Yeah, you can probably put Isaac in there. Yeah, Isaac's probably up there too. Proctor's a solid one, yeah. Yeah, like like you've got a 70-footer, 65-footer. Who are you thinking drains that? Just the way they look at AB. The way they make it look super effortless too. No, you can't get under here, Lance. Get out. Get out from underneath me. Oh, there's not room for you under here. I'm just going to kick you by accident. Bird and Eagle, tight 1-2. Yeah, both those guys are really solid. All right. Can I get this thing set up? This would make me feel so much less stressed that I have this set up. All right, you got Joel and Nicholas at the top. Everyone else locked in at even. Adam off the pack at +2 after setting the course record yesterday. All right, I'm gonna buy it on my laptop, on my iPad. Yeah, see, I knew you didn't want to be underneath there, Lance. Just trying to help you out, brother. Okay. I bought it on here. What the heck did I buy ESPN Plus on? Connect ESPN to Apple TV? No. I don't want to do that. Okay. All right. I got the fights on as well. Sweet. You can watch a bunch of different stuff here. Are you guys paying attention at all to the Logan Paul, KSI, Dylan Dennis, Tommy Fury stuff? You guys care about that at all or no? Nope. Skin says nope. I don't care about it. Yeah, the Dennis Paul fight. I'm actually slightly interested because I did not think Dennis was actually going to go through it. It's all crap. Just here for disc golf. Yeah, I probably won't be saying too much about it. I'll just have it on in the corner. Yeah, I get it. All disc golf or nothing. I'm just a sports maniac, man. I love sports. I love seeing it. I love seeing it all. Sounds great on YouTube. All right, nice. Dan has been going in for months on Twitter. Yeah, he's been going nuts. Thoughts on Volk taking a fight on short notice? I don't hate it. I feel like he thinks he can win, man. All right, let's get some college football updates here while we're in these commercial breaks. Ohio State crushing Purdue, love it. Georgia up on Vandy, Michigan crushing. These are all just blowouts. Alabama, Arkansas, man. Alabama just does not know how to. They know how to win apparently this year, but they don't know how to blow anyone out. Yeah, the Oregon Ducks. That's a big game tonight, right? What time does that start? My time. 12:30. Oh, that's not even tonight. Wow, it starts in 40 minutes. Nice. Winthrop Arena, hole 18. The Toro, the champion Toro. Great interview with Holland. Yeah, I thought I did decent. I probably could have pressed a little bit more. There was a few things she said that I might have pressed a little more, but at the same time, I don't want to, I want to ask tough questions when people come on. I want to try to get as much information as possible, but at the same time, they are a guest on our podcast. and I don't want to bombard someone like that either. So, you know, I thought I tried my best to ask the questions that a lot of us had and get the information hopefully or whatever she ended up saying. Is Yuli at the course? I don't know where Yuli's at. Did you not discuss the discraft bias on the card, even in the interview? I didn't mention any of that. Um, I don't. Maybe it's because I don't think that at all, dude. Nicholas is dialed today. Maybe I don't think that at all that there's bias because I don't see. Oh, this hole is wild. This is the one where you just gotta go super crazy. He got super lucky through those trees on the right. If you hit those trees and kick right, you're absolutely dead on this hole. All these things are coming back to me a little bit. Man, I don't know how you guys have any idea what's going on when you watch this, though. If you've never played this course, I have no idea how just like them jumping to eagle shot there that you have any idea what he's trying to do. I've played this course and that was confusing just to bounce on and try to figure that out. But yeah, back to the team bias thing. To me, I don't feel like there is team bias, but maybe to others, maybe someone else is like, "Hey, this person is on Discmania. I'm on Discraft. I'm going to help my Discraft person more." I don't know, man. That sounds crazy to me if people actually do that. To me, it'd be more of like a friendship thing of like, I'm really good friends with this person. I want to see them win. Can I help them out on a call? Then to me, that seems more likely than the fact of just you're sponsored by the same people. Definitely agree, Brody. Team is nothing more about friends and everyone helping against Kristen. There's no chance there's no chance there's team bias, says Michael. Yeah, I don't know. All right, here we go. Calvin's going off. We got 1.9 thousand people watching right now. Almost to 2. Calvin looks like he almost rolls his ankle again. Just throws it into the tree line. Oh my gosh, almost hits the basket. Jeez, that thing was coming in with a lot of speed. Holy smokes, he ripped that thing. Ricky has to be the coolest guy at the Disc Golf Pro Tour Finals. All right. Only case I remember was I think Australia Open. Simon had a horrible drive, but foot faulted. The drive would have been worse. Why are they playing the flukiest course for an event where we want the best player of the year to win? I mean, this is what I'll say by that about that. Um, what is my account on this? So this is what I think. This is what I think on the matter of is that early through the trees? Yep, some leaves come down. Yeah, it's early. So we play all season. We get points throughout the entire season. Oh, 1.10K people are watching. What the heck does that mean? We get points throughout the entire season. We're playing courses, all different types of courses, right? We're playing super short wooded courses like Waco. We're playing open, long courses like Portland Open. We're playing all these different styles of courses throughout the season. We're accumulating points. That's got to get going right in a hurry. Keep drifting, keep drifting, keep drifting. No, didn't drift enough. And then we get to the playoffs. Now, one playoff, you have Deglow, which is because of the elevation, it plays long. And then the second playoff is Maple Hill, which is a decent combination of woods and open. But then you go to the Tour Championship, and it's like one of the wooded courses of all time. I To me, it almost feels like a better way of going about it would have been Deglow playoff, Nevin, playoff where they're playing right now, playoff. So now you have an open playoff course, you have a wooded playoff course, and then you go to like a Maple Hill that has a little bit of both. To me, that makes a little bit more sense than deciding the tour championship at what looks to be like, from what people have been saying and stuff, it looks to me like a little bit more challenging, or can be a little bit more challenging than a Northwood Black, which is one of the more wooded, challenging courses we play all season. So interesting. I'm amped for Own versus Cat tomorrow, the veteran versus the young gun. Oh, Nicholas. That would have been a nice one to pick up there. Oof. 2K, that paywall is great for advertisers. Yeah. I don't know. Do they know that only 2,000 people are watching? That would be interesting. This is not good. This is the Disc Golf Pro Tour's biggest tournament of the year, and there's 2,000 people watching. Are people? I mean, are we thinking people are just done with disc golf? Is everyone kind of tapped out, or is it just simply the course? Is it the format? I mean, these are the best. These are the best players. Is it too long? You know, like, are we too much into college football season where everyone just locked in on college football? You know, these all could be factors. Too close to USDGC, yeah. Just got done with a massive major, one of the bigger tournaments that people love. People might not care about this. The format kills it for me. What don't you like about the format? Well, Chuck, that's not really a good reason. People are always going to be out playing disc golf on Saturday. This is no different than anything else, right? Wait, what just happened? Did I purchase? What did I purchase? I purchased UFC 294. What? What? Is that what I purchased by accident? Bro, I'm so confused. I gotta figure out what I purchased. I might have purchased UFC 294 already. I don't know. Most of the viewers live in Charlotte. I mean, they got 2.1 thousand right now. Yesterday's final nine was kind of exciting. All right. Either commit to a full stroke advantage or none at all. Jake, I'm with you on that. I think they might have missed the ball a little bit on this. I think you good catch by the basket there. Eagle gets his first birdie of the day on hole 3. I think you have to oh, look at this tee pad. Joel setting down a towel. Love seeing that. I think you either have to do full advantage, right? And the thing is too, is like someone was saying like 6 strokes is a lot. It was only 6 strokes on some of the people in the field. It wasn't like Calvin had 6 strokes on every single person in the field. So having a 2-stroke lead over the next guy in a 4-round tournament, that's not super massive. I don't like the reset. I don't like the reset at all. To me, you give them an advantage throughout the entire tournament, not just to get to the finals and then see what happens. All right, good putt there from AB after an interesting miss on hole 2. Dude, Calvin is out here whipping the disc, dude. All right, he's not gonna have a birdie look from there. Why isn't there a tour stop in Colorado? So many beautiful courses out there. Yeah, I'm not really quite sure. You know, I don't really know how they end up planning where they stop and where they don't stop. This is my thought on tee pads. because it is a real serious issue and something that we always talk about, and I would love to stop talking about it. I feel like it needs to be addressed. If you know it's going to rain or you know in the area, like, dew is a problem in the morning, and so you're gonna have, like, wet tee pads, just buy tarps. It's a very cheap way, putting tarps over every tee pad, so that way, when you go out there in the morning, you just remove the tarp and you're in a good spot. Now, obviously, if it's gonna rain all day, there's not much you can do, right? But in a situation where you know, like, hey, the weather might be bad over the course of the night, just set a tarp up over all the tee pads. Oh, Ricky hits early. Ricky hits early. That's trouble for me. That's trouble for me. I picked Ricky right now to be. Oh, that's a terrible kick from Eagle. Oh, that right side of that fairway is brutal. He knows it. You can tell he's disgusted with that. They were blow torching tee pads. I did see something on Facebook or something that they were blow torching. That Ryan makes a good point. If they blow torch them, why are they wet? That is a good point. What if they put tents over the tee pads so the rain doesn't get over the tee pad? Yoda, here's the thing with that. Tents are way more expensive than tarps. And I want to say, I don't know if I played a tournament this season that we had a tent on every single hole. Are you saying too, like, keep the tent over the tee pad while we're throwing? Or are you just saying instead of putting a tarp over top of it, put a tent over it throughout the night? Tents also aren't great with the wind, right? If it starts getting windy and it starts raining a little sideways. All right, that's a decent crowd. 2.2 thousand people watching. I thought USDGC had really good tee pads. I like the USDGC's tee pads. Every high school baseball team has tarps for their fields. How can they not tarp tee pads? Yeah, I don't know, man. Tarps are not expensive. And you can reuse them from tournament to tournament. I get the complaints about the format last year from the players, but I think it was more exciting than this year's format. Interesting. Okay. Like a little playoff. You like the playoffs a little bit? I think the biggest problem that they had with last year's format is you have the best players not playing every day. I'm showing up to an event and you're going to tell me that the best players aren't playing that day. That's going to be weird to me. Sounds like I need to invent a cover that has a bunch of layers that you can put on top of a tee pad and just rip off the top layer and you get a fresh pad. Psyduck, that would be dope. That would be dope. Yeah, preserves tee pads are nice. Oh, Calvin, I thought you weren't going to have a chance from there. What a putt. Oh, my goodness, what a putt. Bang! From distance. It's that little straddle shove, man. What a freaking putt. Wow. Smokey, what's up, man? He's feeling it. He is feeling it. Calvin jumps 2 under through 2, man. Let's go. Greed is a real thing. What do you mean by that? Spicy shots crack me up. Yeah, it's an interesting way to integrate the brand. I would have wished to see what he was disgusted at because I can't see crap. What is that angle? I can't see anything. The format is too short. It's 4 rounds. What do you mean? What do you mean too short? Yeah, while you are throwing, I think it could help with the rain, but I guess it would get expensive. I mean, it would look weird too, right? Us throwing underneath the tent. Also, some of these tents, I can't even run. I can't stand on some of the tents. My head hits. So, I mean, that would not be good for the tall players. These guys are just banging putts in like it's nothing. Got to give credit to the camera guy getting into the bush, though. Yeah, sure. Getting in there, seeing kind of what he has to deal with. I don't mind that. But if we can't see the basket, it's not much use to to be in there. Couldn't see the basket. Gotta see the basket, man. We getting a spicy shot of the day already. Calvin's GK Skins comment to LaVisca before draining the long putt. Oh, I didn't see that. What'd he say? He just said greed is a real thing. Bracketed match play. I don't hate that. Nice little match play event. That's a good line then from Calvin. We got to figure out this Katrina Allen and Jessica Weiss and all this situation that went down. Did you guys see some of that? I watched some of the clips, was able to hear some of it. Sound like there was some serious animosity going on at the end of their card. Rumors saying that there could be some suspensions handed out. You missed it? So they had a live stream camera on hole 18, which I think was somewhat close to where the players were doing their scoring. So you can kind of pick up some of the conversation on the hot mic. And from what it looked like, it just sounded like some of the players. I know Katrina Allen was involved. I think Ella Hansen was involved and Jessica Weiss. I don't know who the fourth was, but it just sounded like there was there. Yeah, I wouldn't call it banter. Banter to me is like I banter with Ezra. I banter with Calvin. I banter with Gannon. I banter with my buddies. And we all understand it's friendly and fun. I wouldn't call that banter. It seemed like there was some serious animosity. There was choice words being said from both sides, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes of that. I'm gonna reach out, see if anyone wants to come on Tour Life to talk about it, especially if there's suspensions. Because again, here's the thing: I don't really have too much interest in like the who hates who doesn't like each other, that side of things in disc golf. Oh man, Eagle struggling on this hole right now. But when it comes to actually like on the course stuff, I think that stuff matters. And so this happened on the course. This happened during a tournament round. And if the suspensions are involved, we need to cover it. We got to talk about it. We got to figure it out. I've got Weiss in the third round with a rear naked choke. Oh my gosh. Long season, get sick of people that make entertainment. I will say that, yeah. I mean, if your whole life revolves around disc golf and that's like your entire lifestyle and you're just constantly spending your time around the same people, I mean, we've all done this with family members. It happens. Like when you spend time around with anyone, um, Gannon going big flex forehand. Doesn't come out at all. It's going to get a little bit of a cut roll to the right. It happens for everyone, but yeah, I'm curious to see what comes of it. They all need to continue to be paid professional, act like it. Yeah, I mean, we're not robots though, right? So I don't think we want to be robots either. I don't think being a robot is also entertaining. I don't want to watch people go out and have no emotions. So you get the good and the bad sometimes, right? You sometimes will see people come out and share and express crazy emotion positively, and that's awesome. But when they're going to do that, you're also going to get the negative every once in a while. Not everyone's going to be able to hold that back. Nice little upshot there from Nicholas. Is this the par five? Is that what they're on right now? That looked like the par five. Mentally abusing people is entertaining though. Psyduck, that's true for sure. I'm not condoning any of the behavior, and also at the same time, I don't know what ended up happening. So if it turns out that someone was mentally abusing someone an entire round, then yes, that's not what we want to see. But if there's an outburst of where someone's just tired of someone's crap and they say something, I don't think that's a bad thing. Yeah, I don't know where you got mental abuse from. I didn't see anything about that. I'm getting mad at simple video games. Why would I judge pro athletes? That's a good one. Male competitors are better at putting differences aside and not turning it into lifelong tension every time they are near each other. Hot take. Yeah, that goes a little bit more out of the realm of athletics. Um, that's an interesting one. I think that's the one where you can have the debate of nature versus nurture, right? Like, are men and women born with things that are differently right when they born, or are they potentially nurtured in a way to react to certain situations? That's the debate that you would have to have for that. Isn't that where the TD needs to step in? I think they did. I think the marshals did step in. I heard rumors that there was some sort of talk there. Would you ever have to use would you ever have use for new Discraft Cicada in your bag? I don't believe so. My passions, I've got enough difference in my stabilities and passions. How much of it was prior issues? That also can be the case, right? Like, you could have an issue with someone. Calvin's on one, man. Calvin is on one. Watch out, folks. We might be seeing something very special out of Calvin today. But yeah, that's a good one. You might have someone that you've had run-ins with at certain tournaments here and there, and then it's the end of the season. You're not going to see them for a couple months, and boom, see you later. I'm going to say what I really feel about you. All right, Ricky here. He's one of the best at this shot. Step out forehand. Looks like he's going to flex some sort of fairway driver, probably a little bit of an overstable thing to get a little bit out at the end. It comes out. Oh, it's going way too. Watch out, people. Watch out. There's a dog there. Oh my gosh. Get that dog out of there. Freaking could have just gotten KO'd by a Ricky Wysocki. What would he be throwing there? I have no idea what that is. Felon? A Ricky Wysocki felon to the dome to a dog, man? What is this? What's his name? Keimborg? Keimborg? Is that a nickname? Keimborg versus Mr. Robinson? What's going on here? what's happening? Oh. Who did those graphics? Cyborg? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they were I don't know what that was. As far as I'm concerned, there is only one Heimberg on tour, so I don't think you need to have the C in front of his name to know it's Calvin Heimberg. So that was, yeah, I don't. We don't need to give nicknames to everyone just to give someone a nickname. Was LVC a top 5 tour event aside from majors? I guess renting out 2 courses is pricey. So the issue with the Las Vegas Challenge is I think it would make sense at a different time of the year. If you look at the schedule would have pushed Las Vegas Challenge in between the Texas and the California, like West Coast spot. So like as we're moving out there, we could have stopped in there. I think the big issue though is when we were playing the Las Vegas Challenge, which was at the end of February, the course was not in incredible shape and it still was kind of off season for golf. So you could get a good, decent price. Okay, so they have, what hole is this? This is hole 6. Hole 6 is now hole 18. Interesting. So you could get it at a good price, right? Now pushing it back a couple months, the price of renting out Wild Horse would have astronomically gone up. And I just don't think it was worth the money. So I think that's ultimately why they made the decision not to do it. I like the end of a course. I was never really a big fan of the other two. I thought the end of a course was pretty solid out there. But, a lot of people watching don't enjoy it. So you going to any Golden Knights games? We'll probably go to one, right? We'll have to go to one to check it out. I mean, they are the Stanley Cup defending champions. Going back to your conversation with Will, I played with an 800 rated guy the first round at the 2018 USDC, and he shot 119 the first round and then dropped out. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they let everyone and anyone in that. Worlds is still kind of like that, right? Worlds is they're slowly getting up, but my first Worlds, it did not feel like, wow, these are the best players in the world playing at this tournament. The best players in the world were at that tournament, but not all like not everyone in that tournament was the best player in the world. Does that make sense? They let a lot of dark horse people in that tournament. Man, that is such a deadly little step putt there. It's so delayed, right? He's not getting his left foot way out in front of him and kind of messing up with his timing. It's very similar to his normal putt. The only difference now is instead of stopping his weight shift, which is what you have to do when you're inside the circle, he just continues his weight shifts right on through. It is so smooth, man. If you're looking to try to generate more power from outside the circle, just go back to that clip and put that on loop. That is how it's done. Calvin misses low. That is his miss. Why don't more pros emulate his putt? Stubbornness. You've been doing something your whole life. This is how you do it. If you change now, you're going to end up being worse for an extended period of time. It's scary to go from being decent, good, and even good at something to being worse to then become maybe great at it. So I think it is scary for a lot of people to change something. They're willing to just kind of continue to do the same thing over and over again and hoping for better results. All right, Nicholas. Let's see what he's got here. This is a big shot, man. To get all the way left to put you in a position. Yeah, he doesn't have it. So he's going to be way short. He didn't not make around the corner. I don't want to get into the Holland Hanley thing, but we just noticed that the spotter was about to run and grab a flag and then run to where it crossed last in bounds. That's what spotters have been doing all season. When you cross in bounds, they run and put a flag there. Oh, AB going for the eagle here, folks. Does it just hit a random tree? It does, because there are no real fairways at Nevin. There are just trees. Where are these goofy circus shots? Welcome to Nevin, baby. Oh, he pulled it. Is it got enough stability? It does. I should never have doubted him. Great shot. See, like for me, that tree right there, that tree should not be in the fairway, right? Let's just talk about that. Maybe we might, hey, let's get some more water on this hole, please. Let's just talk about this hole. This hole 4. To me, those trees are right in the middle of the fairway. Everyone's throwing the same shot, and they're just hoping it doesn't hit that tree. Isaac barely missed it. Calvin barely missed it. If someone hits that and gets shot off to the right, similar to kind of what Eagle did, they get boned. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Now, if you're going to tell me, listen, we don't own this park, we can't take trees out, then that's understandable. And we can't really do what Ricky did, go inside of it. You could try that. I mean, you still have to miss the tree. That's brutal. That wasn't the tree I was talking about. I like the tree in the middle. Don't give me those toothpick trees. Get rid of them. Hornet's Nest was less fluky. Crazy kick. Nice roll. Yeah, I mean, you're never going to. You're just not, 330 feet away, I think is what that corner was. Having a tree in the middle of the fairway like that. I'm never going to side with the people saying that that tree's a good tree. The fairway's small enough. Like if that tree wasn't there, Gannon still gets punished, and that was a ridiculous shot by Cole. Gonna have himself 65, 70 feet for eagle there. Wow. What a shot. Why is the cameraman there? No idea, brother. Seems like the middle of the fairway might not be the greatest spot for the cameraman to be. Who's got the highest ceiling on tour? I feel like it's Eagle. I mean, Eagle's pretty high up there. S- Um, Eagle, Isaac, Calvin. That's probably who I would have right now. You put Cole there, has a high ceiling. He does have it. Yeah, that's not a bad pick. Simon's not a bad pick either. All right, we got 2.4 thousand people watching the third round of the Tour Championship. AB going third shot. Looks like his forehand zone. And that's well executed. It's a great shot. Thor, what's up, man? Welcome in, brother. Goose, Goose probably has the one of the highest ceilings off the tee. It's just his putt that holds him back. Calvin just ripping today, man. He does not care. Great tree. That was a good tree, I think. I think that would have skipped pretty far off left. This tournament almost feels like on the same level as the All-Star event, if not for the payout. Yeah, it just kind of feels awkward, kind of feels a little weird. I could see that. I think you have all 30 guys. Is that OB? Jeez. Brutal. Brutal. I think you have all 30 guys or whatever play all 4 rounds with no reset. That's probably how I would do it. Good shot by Rick. Washington versus Oregon companion stream. Do they just kick off? They kick off in 5 minutes. Yeah, Evelina is definitely probably the highest ceiling. Alabama pulls it off. All right. Highest ceiling FPO off the tee. I would agree with that. All right, these guys making this hole look a lot easier than it actually is. Gannon now has to get up and down from roughly the same spot as him for par. We haven't seen a leaderboard in a hot minute, so just to give you guys a heads up, you got Joel Freeman in the lead right now. He's 3 under through 5. Calvin and Nicholas are 2 under. But it looks like Nicholas is about to be putting for double bogey, so that's not great. And it looks like Joel's about to be putting for bogey. So it looks like Calvin will be in the solo lead at 2 under here very shortly. Little twiggy tree. Little twiggy tree. Have you ever played with Joel? How's his attitude playing off camera? You mean like when he's not being filmed? I'm sure it's been asked, but are you going to bag one of the new zone banger or ringers? I might try the ringer out a little bit more, beast mode. Banger, definitely not. Definitely not. It's just weird that Worlds is in August. When I think of a World Championship, I think of it at the end of the season. Trevor, 100%, man. That's what I think as well. 5 under wins? You think 5 under after 2 rounds? Stop with the split grip, guys. No. Split grip's not it. No. Should I pay a coach that is less than 900 rated? You can be really good at coaching something and not being great at it yourself. Now, the only thing I would be concerned about is like, why is that person not good, right? So like if someone's like 60 years old and they're coaching me, they were probably very good at one point. I think it is difficult to teach someone something if you can't teach it to yourself. So I don't know if I would ever trust someone that I'll say this. I don't think I'll ever get advice from someone that wasn't good at something at some point. Now, that is different than strategy. I think strategy, you can get advice from other people, but someone telling you how to putt, someone telling you how to throw, okay, the split grip is just killing me. Someone doing all that stuff and they've never been able to do it themselves, that's weird to me. Yeah, Shay's a good example right here. I'm like 908 rated in coach. I know how to throw far, but I have 2 tears in my shoulder from non-disc golf accidents. That, like right there, that's a good point. That's a great point. But if someone's like super athletic, 25 years old, and they throw terribly, and they're trying to teach you how to throw, I would throw caution. I would throw caution out there. Better off befriending a local pro. Yeah, probably. There's a personalized basketball coaches that coach NBA players. It's strange. There is personal basketball coaches that coach NBA players. It's strange to me. See that, but that's gonna be specialized, right? There are certain guys that are super specialized in certain things. Why do you prefer the Ringer or Roach as your scuba disc? I've actually shied away from scuba putting with the Ringer. I I, I pretty much only scuba putt with my Roach. Won't he teach you how to get injured? Well, that's on you, brother. You got to be careful with that. You got to be careful with that. The hat's clean. Appreciate it, man. Glad you like it. It's a nice little kayak color. It's like one of the more comfortable hats that we've ever done too, which I'm a huge fan of. Huge fan of. I don't who said 5 under is going to win this. Calvin is 3 under right now through 4 holes. 5 under is not going to win this tournament. No shot. There's a lot of contradictory advice in YouTube disc golf coaching. Yeah, I mean, I think when it comes to coaching, a lot of times if you're again, you got to remember what's going on too. You got to remember what is the point, why is that person making the content and all that, right? So if their main goal is to make money off their coaching, if that's all they're doing, and they're not doing individual coaching, right? It's not like they have someone coming in and they're doing individual coaching lessons and all that stuff. Their main goal is like putting out YouTube content consistently. You got to be a little bit concerned there because one, you're going to run out of content, right? Like if I did a um hey, this is how you get good at disc golf series on YouTube, it would be at a certain amount of content, and then after that, it's over. There's no other videos. So I worry a little bit about people that specifically try to make content about coaching because they're constantly going to have to come up with new stuff all the time because you just can't keep that going on. When are the new Atlas bags coming out? I'm not sure exactly. Like Yuli Power Disc Golf Academy, great, but where does it go? I'm not sure how he runs that exactly. Is that just a course though? To me, that's what I thought it was, a course. So you sign up, it's got all the stuff, and then you learn it through that. Annual subscription. Yeah, I'm not sure. You'll have to talk to Yuli about that. I don't really know much about that. Yeah, Calvin just ripped that. What is this hole? Why are guys throwing into the OB here? What is going on? Is the play to lay up there? This was one of my favorite tee shots on the course. It's like one of the few times where you can just open up and let one rip. This is absolutely smoked by Ricky. Oh my Lantis, that is smoked. That's so freaking far. So much spin. Now watch this. Everyone says Isaac can't throw far. Let's see where this ends up. Oh, don't hit a tree, Isaac. He gets down to the bottom of the hill. He definitely threw something way more overstable than Ricky did there. He kinda threw it flat and had it turn immediately out of his hands. Ricky kinda threw that on a little bit of hyzer and had it flip up and then turn. Gannon looks to be doing the same thing, but he throws it low, and that is going to be tough from there. That is going to be tough. He did not like his footing. It looked like he slipped a little bit. Gannon has been struggling lately. Yeah, well, this is a tough course. So if you're off by a little bit, you get a couple bad kicks here and there. I also love this hole. See, I like this hole too. This forehand. That one tree is a devilish tree, though. You hit that one tree and you kick right. I like going left of that tree. Look at this roll. My goodness. That's well short. He's got a long putt for birdie. This is such a hard shot from up here. How much does it penetrate? That's pretty good. Why isn't there a manufacturer cup similar to Ryder Cup? You send 3 to 4 players and play it out same as the Ryder Cup. You would think sorry, just watching this. Oh, barely makes it in. You would think there is you'd think they would do something like that with how big manufacturing is in disc golf. That would probably make sense. I don't think that makes sense in other sports, but manufacturers, man, they have a grip on this sport. So it definitely would make sense to do it here. Get off that tree. Great shot. Do you prefer East Coast or West Coast disc golf, or does it really matter to you? Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't really matter to me. I just like playing on good courses that have a lot of scoring separation. You hear anything about the House of Disc consolidation rumors? Allegedly, they would remove resources from all the brands like DD and Costa and declare them bankrupt. All players' contracts would be void, and they could renegotiate and build a super team. Oh my gosh! I did hear rumors that they ended up buying out more companies, but that is a dark horse play. That would get us fired up this offseason. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Hmm. Ricky doesn't get around the corner. All right, we still have Calvin in the lead at 3, AB at 2. Joel Freeman takes a bogey. He goes to 2. And then after that, we've got a couple one unders with Isaac and Ricky, and then a bunch of evens. And Nicholas drops to even with a double. Yeah. A couple people struggling today. But there's two rounds. Anything can happen still. Is the crackle back, Jack? Say it ain't so, brother. Aside from your team Discraft, who makes the disc golf super team? I have no idea, man. No clue. Oh, rain pretty good on the FPO field. I didn't watch FPO this morning. I'm gonna do this live stream probably tomorrow for FPO before the Raiders game. So if you guys are interested in coming back to watch some FPO, see who takes down the big cash money, join in tomorrow. We'll be doing some live action for the FPO players. Brody, when you hold your phone near the mic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this mic's solid. It also just sucks around other technology. Big money Missy. All right, Eagle, let's see what you got here, brother. Going through the right gap. Barely misses those limbs. Where the heck is that going? Oh, I see. Okay, he goes OB2. I see what they did. So they combined hole 18 and hole 1 to make it a par 5. Interesting. I don't hate that. Are people trying to go for eagle on that hole? Have people gotten eagle looks? Because to me, it seems like you would want to lay up a lot shorter than what these guys are doing. Yeah, it seems like everyone's throwing down on that hill and then it just skips OB. I can't tell if they're just barely overthrowing them or if they're actually trying to get the eagle look. Oh, they also changed this hole into a par 4. Interesting. Okay, I don't hate that either. Yeah, I like that change actually a lot, Chris. I think that makes before hole 18 was kind of garbaggio with how long it was. No, very little birdies. Hmm. Third throw for Calvin. Can he get lucky? No, he cannot. Dark Horse wins Waco next year. Let's get it, boys. Come on. Let's go. Good putt there from Joel. Do you guys sometimes think I'm watching this right now? Do you guys sometimes think they switch like too fast to shots to where we can't really get an idea of what's going on before they throw? Or is that just me? Like it seems like they hmm. It just seems like sometimes watching this live right now, it seems like sometimes you don't you have a hard time getting an idea of what the person is trying to do, and then they throw the disc and you're trying to figure out in the middle of the flight what's happening. It seems like they're trying to do too many live shots, which obviously we want to see live shots, right? But having some shots recorded a little bit later helps you kind of let build up some of the important shots. Like that eagle shot, we just like cut right to eagle, he just launched it. I don't know, just something to think about. Yeah, it doesn't give commentators enough time to give good explanation. Yeah, if I was live commentating this right now, I wouldn't I don't know what I would say. It'd be so hard for me to actually like have a decent broadcast with how quick it is from boom, 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 boom. Nice putt. Kyle gets him to 1 under, puts him a little bit in the mix here. It's almost like we're watching like a highlight package, is what it feels like. We're just seeing bam, 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 bam. Hard to get in like the swing of things a little bit. Put the commentators on segways and let them cruise around the course. All right. Midwest Vortex, that's a little too much. What commentator would be the best Segway rider? I feel like some people might struggle on a Segway. I don't want to see Terry on a Segway. Did you see what happened when he was on one of those little scooters? He got wrecked. Yeah, Philo for sure would crush it on a Segway. The insurance would go through the roof. Yeah, probably. Good putt there from Rick. Wasn't your criticism before that they didn't show enough shots? Yes. That was when they were just cutting to the booth and we were just watching them talk in the booth. They were showing a lot of stuff that didn't make any sense. What I'm saying is now you got to build some of these shots, you got to build up a little bit, right? And like just cutting straight to each one and going shot, shot, shot. You can't build up any of the shots. Does that make sense? I can see how maybe you can see how I contradicted myself a little bit with that. But they're just doing a lot of stuff where they're just showing weird packages. They were cutting to the booth of them just sitting in the booth talking. Mm, right side. Doesn't stick. There are 2.6 thousand people watching right now, and we have 178 people in here. Yeah, Pee Wee with the jinx. What was that cut? Wait, what just happened? Wait, what just happened? You gotta show me a replay there. Gotta show me a replay there because you cut right in the middle of when the basket was. Okay, we're not gonna see a replay of that. All right, fair enough. No reason to show a replay of that. Why? Brand says they'll show it surely. We'll see. This is also a really fun shot. I really love this hole. Looks like they moved the basket left. It looked like maybe not. I thought the basket was more sitting in the top right. It looks like it's a little bit more of an attackable position this year. There has to be a better basket. Are metal chains the best tech available for real? These tees look rough. Yeah, the tees are struggling right now with the weather. That's gonna be OB. Yeah, it's never coming back. That's so far OB. Holy cow, AB. You just ripped that so far OB. Um, my thoughts on baskets. I think this would solve two problems. You push the chains in, so like you remove the outside chains. So right then you're going to end up having more air balls, right? Like bad putts just miss completely. I want to see that. And then you also just increase the basket width. So make the basket width a little bit wider, bring the chains in a little bit. So now if you basically hit chains, it's going to fall into the basket. But if you don't hit chains, which are going to be a lot of putts now, because we see a lot of putts like barely hit the outside chains and drop in. You don't hit chains, the disc just flies. And now we're going to see more potentially three putts. Bring back the pole or put a hole in the ground. Hey, hole in the ground, the scuba putt could be deadly. Watch out, man. You might not want to see the hole in the ground scuba putt come out. Small chains, bigger basket. Yep, that's what I'm saying. I don't think we need to be worried about aces, folks. I don't think we should be concerned about less aces are going to happen now. That should be our least of our concerns. I think the big concerns is good putts should make it in the basket, bad putts should miss the basket. That is way more important than we need to try to make it to where we have more aces. Have you seen the baskets from the 70s that are solid and tapered towards the bottom? No chains, no pole. One giant inverted cone that ends in the basket. Oh, I have seen those. Yes, I have seen those. How many times do you have a caddy that is just some random person? Well, now they're not really random anymore. First year on tour, every single one was. But now I have pretty much the same caddies from the year before. This needs to go. Guys, I'm sorry. This graphic needs to go. That graphic needs to go. I've never understood that graphic. Mm. Yeah. If you have the ability. Oh, what are they saying here? Is he not able to get a meter in because of these logs? Oh, they're moving the logs. Make him play on top of these logs. Make him play on top of the logs. Dead and unattached, baby. Okay. Oh, Terry with the jokes. Oh, roller from Isaac. Interesting. Let's see what this does. Okay, it's flippy enough to where it's gonna cut before it even gets to the OB. I like it. I like it. Rollers are my favorite shot. Rollers are fun, man. All right. Calvin looks like he's gonna rip something over here. This is where he just says he throws it just hard and he just tries to grip lock it, is basically his strategy. Oh boy. He's in someone's front yard, folks. Mail call. Come to your front door. You got Mr. Calvin Heimberg. Oh, brutal hole here for AB. Brutal hole. Bad kick too. How's it going, Jazz? Why do I need to do it? Do I need to do an ad break? Are you getting hungry? DoorDash 'em. Check out some deals. Check out some deals. Check out some deals.
Me to eat pizza. I have a football game
No, I'm just saying, check out the deals. There might be good deals here. There might be good deals. Johannesburger. Is that coming back, Rick? Oh, jeez. Where is this guy filming from? Get the macros, says Michael says macros. Get the macros. DoorDash Panda Express. Joshua, speaking my language, brother. Yes, sir. AB just throws a pure shot through every tree possible. My goodness. Don't know if you know Robert McCall just had a second baby. Oh, shout out to Robert McCall. Congrats. I'm getting hungry as well, so I'm down definitely down for some food if you want to make that happen. I would be in. Oh, really? Oh, Dak Wally, baby. Rick just doesn't know how to lay up. Hey, man, you play these tournaments and you know what you gotta shoot to win them. So you just have to kinda keep the pedal to the metal. Some weeks you got it, some weeks you don't. That is such a sick shot, Kyle. Oh my goodness. Such a sick shot. Doc said you could DoorDash some macros and some Jimmy Choos. I have no idea. Not sure what that Ohio State won? Heck yeah. Florida's up 7 nothing. Let's freaking go Gators. What course are they playing for Worlds in Lynchburg? They are going to be playing, New London, and then they're playing Ivy Hills, which is a brand new course, temporary course on golf course. Yes. Yes, ex Alright, how madman is Calvin here? How madman is Calvin? Mad lad. He is a mad lad. What a freaking shot, dude. What a freaking shot. Insane. Yeah, Ivy Hills will be the final, where the finals will be. Oh my Gannon Burr. What are you doing, my friend? Watch your heads. Where the heck did that end up? Oh, baby. Launching into the heavens is hoping for the best. Joel Freeman also has a nasty jump putt. See, like, right there, guys. That is what I'm talking about. That is the main thing I think will really help consuming this, is they went from Isaac straight to Joel, and then right back to Isaac. And I don't wanna tell anyone how to do their job, but from what I've seen in, like, golf, and how they do it there, is, like, you delay the Isaac clip. So that way, once if you wanna show the Joel Freeman thing live, that's fine, cut to it. It's a putt, you can show the Joel Freeman putt live, but then when you come back to the Isaac thing, the Isaac one can't be live. Like, we can't go mid-throw on, Isaac. Like, delay that, so then when we come back, we get, like, a 5 or 6 seconds of him lining it up. You let the announcers let him know, like, how what is he trying to do here? I don't know, that's my Do you know if King Climb will be commenting more events next season? He said he wants to do, like, 2 or 3. He wants to only do big ones. So, crossing fingers, he does World. I think he'd be great at the World Championship. Joel Freeman getting up on the leaderboard 3 under through 8. Okay. Dana White would have a heart attack if he watched this stream. Yeah, it's tough, man. This is tough, and you guys pay for this too. I'm not laughing, I'm crying. Mm. See, this is good, I like this. See, I like this. We get to see what the flip Ricky's doing over here. Okay, he's going now with the backhand. He's gonna try to shovel putt a backhand Annie around the corner and just give himself a long look at it. Oh, he barely makes it over. Smart play there. I pay for YouTube Premium as well, so double L. Yikes. Yeah, you get to listen to my commentary. You're paying for my commentary, brother. Dude, Joel Freeman might win this whole thing, folks. Don't sleep on Joel Freeman. He might win this whole freaking thing. Take home a big fat check to end his season. Best ball golfer in disc golf? Come on. Come on now. We don't need to be asking rhetoric questions here. Kyle is just freaking throwing bullets, brother. What's the food situation? Oh, definitely not going to get something. No, can't go. No, I can't do that.
Shit.
I don't know what you want from me.
I don't know what you want from me.
I was rubber. Moose Man ate a tire. Oh, Ricky, what a save, brother! What a save. Oh, Uber Eats over DoorDash. Interesting. All right, we know what your loyalty is. No free ads, no free. What? That doesn't sound real. That that does not sound real. They just give you $25 off consistently. Mm, I feel like that's not real. Pat McAfee is still on YouTube because he understands the value. I'm not sure what's up with this golf pro tour. Yeah. What? This is this is definitely one of the um, tough questions to be answered. Is what does the disc golf pro tour do? What should they do as far as coverage is concerned? And one, okay, Kelsey was not wrong. $25 off. one that I don't have the answers to. I certainly don't know. I don't know all the finances behind it. I don't know all that stuff. But it is a weird thing because at a certain point, do you continue to keep stuff behind a paywall, or do you throw it on somewhere that you can get a lot more viewers, right? So, example, this stream that we're doing right now, we have 172 people watching, which is awesome. We're all chatting, we're all hanging out. If I put this behind our paywall, right? We have our Tour Life crew on here. You guys can see in the chat. Those are the Tour Life crew members are the ones this might go in. Oh, are the ones that have uh, their names are colored and they have a badge next to their name, right? Those people are our members on the YouTube. It's showing you right there, Tour Life crew. If I did this stream behind a paywall just for our Tour Life crew members, we would not have 175 people watching because we don't have 175 Tour Life crew members. So the amount of people watching this would be far lower. Um, so that's where you got to make the decision. What's more important, the numbers or the subscriptions? My audio is trash. Hmm. Did it go back to being trash? Or are you saying the audio is trash for the Pro Tour? Oh, it was clipping for a bit. Interesting. Might have been Kelsey's cell phone. I sound slightly underwater. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Maybe I don't know. My CPU should be fine. Training computer. Oh, wow. Kyle Klein, 3 birdies in a row. Adam Hammies, after double bogeying the whole 3, has now 4 birdies in a row and has moved up for a tie for 3rd. We don't have Ethernet here. Only wireless, baby. Nice putt. Eagle. What was that for? Graphic?
Look at this new putt place in Dallas.
Birdie. Birdie for Eagle. Kyle Klein gets another birdie here.
Look at this new putt place in Dallas.
Oh, yeah, we've played one of those before. So fun. They're so hard. It's like real golf. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Kyle is good at disc golf. Yeah, he's got 4 birdies in a row now. He's making a serious move. What's this intended on? Did you give up on it and you're just looking at Pop Stroke now? The modem has no ports? Do you know where your internet modem is? I don't think I have an Ethernet cable for this. I have an Ethernet cable to this laptop. No, you're fine. Why no art on the wall? 'Cause it's a temporary living space. The heck? Yeah. I might order my own DoorDash stuff. I don't trust your Uber Eats. No, it's Hammis. I just say Hammies,
Oh,
but it is Hammis. I could probably get my family members to watch disc golf if Championship Sunday was free on YouTube, especially before the NFL starts. Yeah, that's a good point, Trey. I mean, it's definitely hard to get new viewers into something when it's behind a paywall, right? Like that's what it is. Yeah. Whizzing past the cameraman's face. Any plans on where permanent will be? Well, we still have our Dallas house, right? So we're just gonna move back there whenever we're done with it. Schmell. Knock it off.
Do you want me to go get that Cafe Rio? Huh?
I don't remember that, but probably like that, yeah. Yeah, I'll look up the menu. That's what you wanna do? I can look up the menu. McDonald's could get way more people to eat Big Macs if they gave them away for free. It's also a valid point. Valid point. How do you hook up your computer to an Ethernet cable when your computer doesn't have an Ethernet port? Greg wants to know, do you get any exercise cheering for the Raiders?
I lost like 10 pounds.
That you've lost 10 pounds. Adapters. Adapters suck. Adapters cause so many problems. But yes, I could get an adapter, I guess. Just stick with it. Oh, man. On November 26th, you might meet Taylor Swift. Tell her about disc golf.
Tell them. Oh no, don't tell them because I actually want to
Oh, yeah.
do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you wish you kept the Lynchburg house? Heck no. What?
Oh, wait. Okay.
Have 3 houses?
If we could take the Lynchburg house and put it in Texas, that would be nice.
I don't want 3 houses, though.
Put it in Texas.
Yeah, that's what they're asking. They're not saying, do you wish you could live in the Lynchburg house somewhere else? They're saying kept it, meaning yeah, here's the thing, guys. Doc, yes, 3 houses, 2 at all times could be Airbnb. Yes, yes, yes. You definitely do that. That's so much extra work and stuff I wanna do. You get to a point in your life where you realize that making more money and doing more might not necessarily actually be what you want. And so, yeah, we could have kept our Lynchburg house and done Airbnb and made a lot of money probably doing something like that, but the amount of work it would have entailed, also, this is work that I don't enjoy doing, like, technically what I'm doing right now is technically work, I like doing this, that and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, hire a manager." Okay, well, if the manager sucks? What if the manager doesn't decide to, quit? Or there's so many headaches. I don't wanna deal with that, so I'm not doing that.
Facts.
What? Doing more doesn't always mean more money too. Yeah, sometimes you might have the idea that, "Ooh, I'm just gonna do this, this, and this, I'll make more money," and then you end up not. You just end up working more. We're fine. We're fine. Everyone's fine. Oh, I also don't think, no, we did not do DoorDash yet. I don't think I paid twice for ESPN Plus. I think I just bought the pay-per-view coming up next weekend somehow. I Well, yeah, I was definitely gonna watch the pay-per-view.
On Instagram. It's probably because I tagged him in something about Jada Pickett Smith and Will Smith.
Yeah.
Did you see all that?
Not really following that, Janice, not gonna lie. Not gonna follow that, not following that. Wait, what? What is this? UFC pay-per-view 294. 294 was so long ago. Wait. No, it's the next one up. Oh my god, I'm so confused. I gotta try to figure that out after this. You're not following the other Smith family and their drama. I respect you even more, Brody. Yeah, I don't. I don't deal with that stuff. This is the Garmin Forerunner is the watch that I roll with. Airbnb is a nightmare in Philly. The properties are getting taken by squatters who rent for a week and refuse to leave. What? Yeah, no, thank you. That sounds terrible. Yeah, that sounds absolutely terrible. What the heck? I'm gonna handle my own food. I don't trust you anymore. I don't trust you in your food situation. Squatter problems in liberal cities. I gave you full reign on food, and it's been like half an hour, and there's still feels like it's been half an hour. Burn the house, they will leave. That's one way to get them out, I guess. Yeah, get your own stuff, Janice. Hey, there's 2.7 thousand people watching. Here we go. Here we go. Finding the lines. Cactus Rock. Catch with Brian Earhart. Paul Macbeth, 2023 Euro Tour docu-series. Rewatch Wednesday. Hitting up Worlds and USCC next year. Pretty excited. Trevor, you're gonna enjoy it, man. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be fire. When I'm in Vegas, I go to that crawfish spot. We need to try it. We're gonna try this hot pot spot. Yeah, Chubby Cattle. We're gonna try this hot pot spot at some point. You guys like Earhart commentary? What do you guys think? You guys like Brian Earhart's commentary? To the bathroom? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. If he just keeps whining at you, he doesn't want your attention. You might just have to go to the restroom real quick. Smell, go bathroom. Go potty smell. Go. Doesn't Vegas have a lot of free buffets if you gamble a bit, or did that disappear after COVID? Yeah. Um, I don't think they give away as much stuff as they used to. Casinos definitely fought a lot harder to try to get you to gamble with them with those perks and stuff. I don't think I've gained, like, really I think I have, like, a $2 off at Panda Express at the casino we gamble at, and I've gambled, I've spent quite a bit of money there, quite a bit of money there. Heck was that, Isaac? Tell him you know Kelsey. If only it was that easy. If only it was that easy. Alright. This is gonna be one of Calvin's 4 eagles. I'm thinking a Heiser flip up play here. Oh, brother. All the commentators have gotten better and do a great job except Zoe. Someone needs to tell her if she's doing play-by-play or color. She seems to think the role is just talk at every quiet moment. Yeah, that is an issue. Oh, Joel. That definitely is an issue of having the balance between someone that's doing color, someone that's doing play-by-play. If you do both, kinda just over, it's almost like, commentary diarrhea. Ricky loves it. He's just walking after it. Yeah. You freaking knew it. You freaking knew it. Some people just aren't comfortable with silence. That is true also. Alright, must get birdie here for Kyle. Hole 10. Guys, we have some serious movement here at the top of the leaderboard. We have some serious movement at the top of the leaderboard. Spoiler alert, Kyle Klein makes that or has that putt for birdie. Adam now has 6 birdies in a row. He is currently at 4 under par. Calvin's a maniac again, somehow gets it to the basket for a putt. And Kyle Klein has that putt for 6 birdies in a row at all. You're about to have Kyle Klein at 5 under and Adam at 4 under, both working off of 6 birdies in a row. My goodness, what is happening? What the heck is happening? These guys are on one. Maybe hates it early out of his hand. Somehow fights through though. Terry keeps referring to Adam's nickname, the Magician. I think you need to abuse that the next time. I'm gonna tell you right now, never heard anyone say the Magician. Hey, Ezra's on board with the birdie. I've never heard anyone call him the Magician. Has anyone ever heard that used for him? Kyle needs another win. I need to go over. Isaac, a rare forehand, gets it close. I mean, they definitely are showing you the shots, man. This is like shot after shot after shot after shot. Be exhausted after watching this. So much fun. How you doing over there? Nice. Don't worry about me. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna handle it like I always do. Eagle, birdie, or Adam, birdie. Does Eagle have his, hat on backwards? Is he rocking a backwards hat? Eagle switched to battle mode with the backwards hat. Dang. That would've been dirty for AB. It's his local nickname, the Magician of Niqua? Okay, Shay, that's Minoka Minocqua? I need to find a cap like Eagles with Bill in the back. Alright, we're going rally cap for Eagle here. What? No, I'm gonna handle it. Yeah, rally cap technically a real rally so technically a real rally cap is inside out, upside down. Or inside out backwards, I guess, rather. Or upside down backwards. Whatever you wanna call it. Hammy's going ham. He's going ham. Make it look like a fin on the top of your head. That birdie for Gannon? Probably not. Cole? Stepper? Cash? Loves it. Good placement shot. Should be okay from there. Any rumors about where Gannon is going next year? I haven't heard anything. Good putt. Well, that was outside circle. But oh, look, they blowtorched just the very front of that tee pad. You can see it really well in that hole. Yeah, Kyle and Adam are both working off 6 birdies in a row. Can't say it was or wasn't Trevor. He is the best at that shot. He is the absolute best at that shot. That slow drifting backhand, man. So insane. For those that wanna update, Kelsey is still trying to figure out, what food she's getting. She's now said now for the 5th time where she's going. Gives you a little little intel of what I have to deal with on a daily basis. I don't do anything. I make a decision. Good putt. Cole with 2 in a row. He finds himself under par. You know where you're going? You're making moves? Alright. Is he under here? Oh, he's under here. There's not enough room for him under here. It reminds me of videos, dudes cooking pieces of paper that say anything and then whatever on it. That's funny. I have not seen Oregon's uniforms today. Oh, man. You're fine. Yikes. Wanted to turn that over a little bit more. I wonder if they put a mandel in that hole. I used to throw a big, huge forehand over everything, just spike it in and play for a par. Oh, Ricky is pissed with that disc. He says, "Get this flipping disc out of my way. Don't even wanna see this disc." Big turnover here. Just let it drift down there. Blaze Pizza, that place is good. Good drift. It's downhill, it needs to slow down. Oh, it's perfect pace. Perfect pace. What a shot, what a shot. You just telling people that you're here? You just wanna let people know that you're here with your whining in the background? Domino's sent me an ad in the mail delivery in X minutes, so I was all new option, went online, and they wouldn't deliver to me. Ooh. Does Ricky ever win a USDC or another Worlds? I think so. I mean, it's definitely not getting easier to win than it used to be, obviously, it's getting harder and harder every year, but he's still one of the top guys, and he plays USDGC very, very well. Obviously, Worlds, depending on the courses, but it's not like his game is only really structured for one course or the other. He's just gonna have a bigger advantage on some courses versus others with some of the competitors. Okay, Adam trying to keep his 6 birdie streak going. That looks really good. Yeah, yeah, that's another one. 7 in a row. 7 in a row for Adam. Really smooth, good spin, great shot. Would you ever have a full-time caddy on tour with you? No, the money is not there yet. You'd just be wasting a lot of money. I think the combo of Lyme's shortened season and the pressure of having the big contract may have weighed on him. He is carrying the DD brand, and now they've sold to HOD. I am yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened with the UFC thing. I think I paid for it. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure out yeah, I have to figure that out. Rick's not hungry no more. Oh, I think he is still hungry. Yeah, Dylan Dance fight that's coming up. Hey, Grant, 6 months, man. Let's go, brother. Doing well, man. How you doing? Thanks for the 6 months. Yeah, no more silver events. Well, at least no more silver win events, stateside. Gosh, Isaac, it's so freaking good. They might still do some silver events on the East Coast or sorry, on in Europe. The way they worded it, they left it open to where they could potentially do some stuff in Europe still. These are one of those putts that Calvin sometimes misses low. Gotta make sure he gets the pop and the height out of his hand. You know,
You want
I'm good. Penrose is like I know what I'm talking about, huh? You can give me some, Dark Horse. This is the 3rd round, not the final round. Gannon just blocking the basket. True champ. Love you. Drive safely. It's a scary basket to run because of the rollaway potential. I just got another year on his contract. Prodigy has to try to extend him, right? I think so. I don't think you try to lose him. He's got such a big future in front of him. I hate when people stop like Gannon did there. Eagle? Does he get the roll away or does it stay up there? He stays up there from his reaction. This is for 7 in a row for Adam and to get back a tie for the lead. 5 under. He looks to be finding whatever he had last round. Yep, pretty straightforward. This is one of the more easier shots, I think, on this course. Most of these guys should be giving themselves birdie looks on hole 10. Did you ever talk about your last round at USDC? Seemed very out of character for you. Yeah, I try and pride myself on fighting until the very, very end, and I think that was the first time that I finally was just like when I got to the back 9, I was out of cash. Well, honestly, is when I got to yeah, hole 9, I botched the shot. Hole 10, I missed the island by a foot, made par, I think. Then hole 11, I threw it a foot into the like, it was just like it was just getting out of control, and at that point, I was not able to get into the cash line, which is, like, the only thing I was really fighting for that final day because I was so far out of contention. And it just got to the point, man, I fought in round 1, I fought in round 2, I fought in round 3. I did not have my A game that week, and I think I just finally checked out. And I was like, "You know what? It's okay to just finish out this round, don't stress, and just get home." So, that's kinda how it was. Yeah, I definitely wish I was cut. Definitely wish I going back, I definitely wish I was cut after 2 rounds. Were you in disc golf the season Adam made every C2 putt when his hat fell off? I don't think so. I have seen those highlights, but I don't think I was. Yeah, Adam and Kyle right now. Kyle's, has 6 birdies the last 7 holes, and Adam has birdied the last 7 holes. This is some impressive stuff going on. Isaac's got a clean round going. He's 3 under through 9 with no bogeys, so he's going pretty clean right now. Joel Freeman's not too bad. 4 birdies and a 4 birdies and a bogey puts him at 3 under. Solid. You just wanna keep in striking distance here. I think finishing anywhere from, like, 5 under to 7 under gives you a chance to win this whole thing. It's gonna get away a little bit with the hill, but Gannon finds his first birdie of the day, gets him to +2. What is your plan to get better, or are you satisfied? Oh, no, this past season was bad. It was very, very bad. So I've got a lot of work to do this off season to try to put myself in a better position going into next year. Yeah, I really only showed up at a handful of tournaments, and even those tournaments I showed up, I only played, like, 1 or 2 rounds. I don't think I had a single tournament where I felt like I played well every single round. So, this past season was rough. It was a tough one. Top 10 forehand next year? Oh, let's try to go for top 15. I think top 25 to top 10 is a big jump. Let's go top 25 to top 15. I think that's doable. Are my issues mental or form related? I wish it was mental. That's a lot easier to fix. No, it was definitely decision making, like not trusting certain discs, or like making the wrong decisions, which I wouldn't really say is mental side. Mental side is more like, um, if you throw like a bad shot, are you able to kind of get out of it and throw a good shot? That was a good shot by Cole. For me, it was like execution errors. And then a lot of times too, certain throws I wouldn't be feeling confident in. Like, they just weren't coming out great, and instead of working on them and trying to get them better, I just completely ignored them and try to go with a throw that I was comfortable with, which ended up kinda biting me in the butt later in the season, so the straight backhand, like, the straight putter backhand is a shot that I just do not feel comfortable hitting gaps with, and I need to. Like, this hole right here, for example, this is a backhand shot, and I would probably throw a flip up forehand, which is just the wrong shot, so Is your decision making due to having too many discs possibly? Because I basically only use 4 to 5 discs and all the other ones I don't need. No, 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 no. My decision making more is like choosing backhand or choosing forehand instead of back. It wasn't because I'm like, "Oh, I don't know if I should throw this, or this." I don't really have any overlap. I have like I have like a 6 to 8 discs that I throw most of my shots, and then I have discs, that spread out a little bit more that are more for, like, very special shots. So, like, when I step up to a hole excuse me. If I step up to let's say a 300-foot shot in a wide open field, I'm not I'm not trying to figure out what disc to throw. I know what disc to throw. I know what shot to throw. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting a lot this offseason, that's for sure. Get off of that. Oh, no. Okay, so they did put Amanda on that tree, I just saw that. That is an absolute brutal kick for Calvin. It will be very impressive. Kyle makes a good putt there to stay far. It'll be very impressive for Calvin just to even get that back into position to save par. I mean, I think he might just have to pitch to the he might just have to pitch, yeah. He's just gonna pitch to the yeah, that's all he could do. Man, did you touch on the fact Rick preserved some of his discs from the last time he played this tournament because he knew how they do on this course? That's an interesting one. That's a very interesting one, 'cause I'll tell you this, I had a disc that I absolutely loved. It was a Jawbreaker Zone. I absolutely loved it for my forehand flip up for Maple Hill. It was absolutely perfect, and I played the week before USDGC, I played with it at a lot of the wooded courses that we were playing in Lynchburg and got it beat up a little bit too much. And, when I got to USDGC, what was that? What's going on? What is happening? When I got to USDGC, it was not flying the same anymore, and I was kinda bummed about that. So there is something to be said about having a disc that you're like, "This is perfect for this hole, I love it," and then just not using it again, finding a different disc. Yeah, I could probably do some video store about stuff I'm working on. Oh, baby. Isaac not happy with that missed putt inside the circle. That sticks. Wow, what a catch. I want to also challenge each company picks a player and they get an off-the-shelf starter pack to see which company's player wins. That's what I would like. I think infinite sponsor players would do perfect disc for every pro tour. Yeah, I appreciate that, Kiefer. Thanks, man. A bogey there is the best that Calvin was gonna get after that tee shot. Did he actually say that, Jason? I hope not. Um, we have a absolute alert on our hands, folks. Adam is 8 under, 8 birdies, 8 under through the last 8. He is going absolutely berserk mode right now. He cannot be stopped. He did just say that? Okay, Ezra. Alright, chill out a little bit, dude. Freaking chill out, man. Whoa. That that's that was filthy, folks. Yeah, he's got a lot of snap. Welcome to Charlotte. Man, it feels like we haven't had an ad break in a long time. That was a lot of coverage all in a row there. Oh, we're back. All right. Heck yeah. Uh, Hey, I'll say this, they definitely aren't overloading us with commercial breaks. All Ezra needs to do to win is just roll up to the event with 8 days and throw in the towel. Yeah, that's all he needs, man. Dude's good at disc golf. What are my goals for the next season? Um, I look hungry. Yeah, I'm starting to get pretty hungry. We're gonna have to look at some food here in a second. Goals for next season, continue to increase my putting. I feel like I made a lot of strides on my putting this year. I put it a lot better this year. Create a confident straight backhand shot, and, I would say just to try to execute every shot without thinking about it too much. Whoa, like a slow-mo in the middle of the shot. Forehand here is safe, safe play. Let that Brody speaks his mind. We need more people confident enough to share and stand by his opinions. Keep being you, Brody. The wife and I met you at the Scoop Life. Hey, appreciate that. Where are you getting fruit from? I don't know yet. We're gonna work on that in a second here. What do you think about moving Champions Cup to Nevin in April just for the next year? I don't hate it. I don't like the idea of having Champions Cup that late in the season. Calvin lays up way back. Kyle Klein's kind of on a heater as well. He is 6 under through the last 8. Man, I don't know. Guys, I don't know if Woods Golf is it, man. I don't know if Woods Golf is it. It's so hard to have any idea what's going on. I give kudos to you guys that enjoy watching this type of golf, but man, when they throw a shot and they cut to the catch cam, I can't I have no idea what's happening, what gap he's going. I lose all idea of what's happening. I don't know. Like, even that shot right there, guys, like, that's the problem I'm having, like, even that shot right there, I can't see what's going on, right? And maybe it's because there's 4 people on the card. It's almost impossible. It is probably impossible, to get all the cameras in the right position. But when you're throwing, like, a scramble shot there, and the camera is not directly behind the person throwing the shot or behind the target that the person is throwing to, you can't see anything about what they're trying to do. I have to disagree. Woods golf is disc golf. I enjoy open course, but shaping a shot in the woods is why disc golf is what it is. I think you're talking about 2 different things here, Adam. You're talking about playing disc golf in the woods versus watching someone play disc golf in the woods. Those are 2 different things. There's been no hole breakdowns, just rapid fire shots. That's what it feels like. Alright, Adam gets his first par. See, that was very good. I like that. That was executed perfectly. You gotta see the full fly of the disc, and they cut it once it hit the ground. I love that. That was great. What is better than seeing a disc flex and know where it's gonna land? What is better than seeing a disc flex and know where it's gonna land is good or bad? Mhm. The whole maps are just trees, so how do you do a pole preview? Um, maybe woods golf is fun to play, but very boring to watch. I really like open or well thought out fairways. That was kind of my point. Know how you pull it off, but I feel like they could use some technology to help clarify where things are, like the first down line in football. Have an overlay showing the pin and mainly OB. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't hurt. Like right now, if you like could put like a graphic of where the basket was, that definitely would help. Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out. I don't think we have it all figured out yet here. I don't think the production of disc golf, we have it figured out yet. 'Cause I'm with you guys. I love disc golf probably more than most people, and I'm watching this and I'm what are we? How long have we been doing this? We're 2 hours in, getting kinda bored, not gonna lie. Getting a little bit kinda bored. I feel like I'm kinda seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again. I don't know, again, could just be me, but I'm kinda like done. I'm kinda like checked out, man. I'm checked out, dude. Like, they're probably just gonna cut to Adam putting for birdie here in a second as well. Nope, I lied, they cut to Joel putting. I was one putt too close. You sound like all the open course haters when we were at the West Coast events. Uh, Brody, do you have some sort of noise gate or denoising filter on your microphone? Your audio is sounding kinda garbled, cut out at times. No, I don't. I don't know what's going on with my audio. I don't think I'm gonna do it through YouTube anymore. I'm gonna have to do it through, OBS. Because when I stream on Twitch, shout out to my stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Brodie Smith. Go check it out if you haven't yet. When I stream on Twitch, my audio is fine. So this has to be some sort of YouTube that's causing some problems. Has Oh, we didn't even see. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, we see. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Brody only dines on the tears of his haters. Give me all the tears. Let me eat it all. Good shot, just don't hit a root. Pretty good skip. Maybe there should be some sort of signs or markers along the fairway for distance so you can understand how far. Yeah, that is one thing we are missing too, is after they get off the tee box, we have no idea how far these shots are. No clue, any sort of concept. I just think the luster of watching guys throw 5, 600 feet in a field is gone because everyone can do it. I like to see who can hit those lines in the woods, but I agree the coverage needs. What about spreading out tee time so you're not seeing the same hole every 2 minutes? I think the problem is, though, is, like, when we get in these wood situations, it's hard to really have an idea of, like, how this hole's different from the previous hole, especially when we're not getting any sort of, like, context, right? They're just plopping us up on the hole, and we're seeing the next shot. They don't have enough time to explain like, right now, are they explaining what's going on? Nope, we just see a shot. Yeah, it's tough. What about throwing some ripped in revenge? Oh, bad kick from Isaac. Yeah, I feel like the main thing this would be a better idea to lay out the hole. Yeah. Oh, no, I have discs that go straight. I have straight discs. I just am confident throwing them in tournaments. That's the problem. I gotta get better at throwing them in tournaments. I was throwing them decently well actually at MVP. Hey, bro, you can't stay for long. Just wanted to say hey and thanks for keeping it live. Will Who Wonders, appreciate you, brother. Have a good day, man. See, I wanna hear this convo. I wanna hear this convo. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. I wanna hear these guys talk. Let me hear these guys talk. You say I think I'm just gonna throw it as hard as I can? Ugh. Gosh, that was such a good time to hear what freaking 2 of the best players in the world talking to each other. We barely ever get to hear that because no one has caddies. We just freaking talked over it the entire time, man. They do have mics. I was able to kinda hear what he was saying at the end a little bit. Hey, Chris Tyler, thanks for, joining the Tour Life crew, man. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you, brother. Amen. It's the worst when they talk over them. Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah, right here, this would definitely be helpful to have an idea of where the basket is. Their audio is so trash, it's impossible to hear unless they are 4 feet away. That sucks. I don't like the idea of miking people up. Um, I don't like that idea at all. Maybe miking up one player that agrees to it, but I don't think I think it should be like in football and stuff where they ask someone, "Hey, you wanna be mic'd up this game?" And they're like, "Sure." I don't think you should mic up the entire card. No, thank you. Adam, back at it. He birdies out. He shoots 10 under again. My goodness. I think Calvin more Mike for a pro tour at some point. Yeah, get some get some of those dish mics. I agree, open and long holes are a bit boring. A mix of open and shaped fairways are good. Like, so one course with pretty open fairways and giant trees. Um, I y This is what I'll say, guys. Like, you have hole 1. I can kinda get an idea of what hole 1 is, right? It's that turnover. Then you have, like, that par 5. I can think of the open holes a lot easier than I can think of the wooded holes in them. You gotta really make the wooded holes stand out for me to kinda have an idea what they are watching them. You got me food? Let's go! Kelsey got me food. Question is, what did they wanted to get fancy, they could have a pair of guys who mark the players' lies on a map and show approximate flight paths after the throw. Hmm. Jonesboro has the best wooded holes? What holes are wooded on Jonesboro? Holy Teen? We we considering Holy Teen a wooded hole? I don't think Jonesboro has any wooded holes. What's good, Cody? Welcome in, man. I have played with Connor Rock, I believe. Yes, I believe so. Seems like the top players have thin ankles. What does that mean? Yeah, Ricky's moving up now. He's got 5 in a row. This middle stretch of the course seems to be heavy with birdies. Calvin giving that a good run. Oh, top players are tall mostly? Yeah, I mean, obviously being tall, you're gonna have your advantages for sure. Any chance of coming back to Goat Hill? Bummer course for sure. It's not on tour, so most likely unlikely. Most likely, unlikely. Paul is short, yes. What do you think about the course? I've already kinda talked about it a little bit. I don't hate the course. I think it was fun playing. It was challenging. Playing wise, score separation wise, I think it's pretty solid. I don't think it films necessarily well. I also don't think it makes sense to have the tour championship at a course like this. A little bit of trouble here for Adam. Oh, silky smooth. Adam's playing great right now, man. He is playing great. Great job. AB elects to go down the right-hand side with a straight backhand, throws that just about perfect. They have leagues like that. They have, like, under 6 foot leagues now in basketball and stuff. People say it's pretty fascinating to watch. Gotta hit set Segley Woods next time you pass through Philly, 27 holes with 3 tees each. A bit janky. You can experience 4 decades of the sport. Yeah, they normally cut it to catch cam too early. That's been my analysis of it for a while now. Too quick to the catch cam. WT thinks the coverage needs so much work. And where coverage used to be to where it is now, it definitely has come a long way. So it's important to make sure that we do see kind of what we've come from, but at the same time, I think we should continue to push to try to make it better and better, especially if I'm a paying, customer, right? Ricky pulls it, sneaks by everything, gets an incredible kick, and he's oh boy. Calvin does not get the same treatment. I think Paige is gonna come back hungry and will be her and Kristen racing to the 1K rings. What do you guys think? Do you think Paige coming back, is going to compete? Here, we'll put a poll up. We haven't done a poll yet. Poll. Get a poll going. Start a poll. Alright, there we go. Just start a little poll for you guys. See what you got. Do you think who do you think is going to be the top FPO player in 2024? Kristen Tatar, Paige Pierce. If you think it's someone else, you can put in the comments. Does this ever get close to the right side trees, or did I lose it? Was it money the whole way? Oh, no, it was money the whole way, yeah. I stand corrected. That was a great shot by Rick. Obviously, got a little extra love there at the end with the tree, but he didn't pull it. It was right down the middle the whole way. Evelina, Eliezra. Okay. Paige has to change her mental approach. She has been able to dominate with her distance, but now that FPO is being considered for layout, she can't just go all gas, no brakes. I also would say too, there's a lot of FPO players that now throw considerably farther than they used to, like as far as the field is concerned. All right, let's see how Adam does here. Final hole. Excuse me, hole 17, not final hole. That should be fine, right? Just around the pocket. Yeah. If Paige Pierce does practice, she is a contender? Oh, you don't think she's gonna be practicing? Interesting. Paige is not that good. She had basically no competition. I think Paige is gonna have a hard time keeping up with the Europeans in general, as well as the top girls like Haley, Holland, and Kat. You have the same injury, Pee-wee? You're saying it's gonna be pretty tough for you to come back? It's not an easy injury to come back from what I've been told. Missy would be up there if she could develop a decent forehand. Mm, you say that, but then there's, guys on in MPO that don't have forehands that compete at a very high level. You can see Haley doing better than Paige next year. Yeah, the way I think about it, I think Paige well, I'll say that at the end. So the way I think about it is I think it's easiest for me to talk in comparison to the UFC because we lived in the era where mixed martial arts with women wasn't very common. And so you didn't have that many people getting into it. And so you had someone from a discipline, which was judo, come into mixed martial arts, and her name was Ronda Rousey, and she was such a proficient and high judo player or judo competitor, I guess you could say, world class, that she was just using this one skill and absolutely annihilating all her competition until people started training and learning how to combat against that, and then she was just left in the dust. I think that's very similar to what's going on with Paige Pierce. Even though she did still compete, I don't think she was nearly as dominant as she has been in the past. The only difference between, I think, Paige Pierce and, um, Ronda Rousey in this situation is Ronda Rousey just continued to think that the way she was doing things was correct. Paige has the ability, and I think she has the talent to understand that her style of play and her weaknesses need to be addressed for her to get back to competing at a high level, and so we'll see if that happens. Alright, we're out in the field now. We're out in the soccer field. Huge forehand, lots of hyzer. Oh, wait, what? Is that inbounds? What I'm so confused. The white stakes were behind that. I'm so confused where that disc ended up. That's OB. So he needed to be way more right? It looked green is to the left of that shot. Okay, I was so confused. It seemed like the green was where the camera guy is. The green is more le so he didn't get right enough. He needed to get more right, actually. Okay. That was very confusing. For a second, it looked like the wall was the way I was looking at it, it looked like the wall was inside the OB, which it would've been really, really awkward because they've been putting the wall on the outside of the OB. The wall just prohibited him from having to skip back into impact, essentially what happened there. Whole preview. Good thing we're not taking a shot every time there's a whole preview. Yeah. Can't leave. Dude, I'm saying this camera work is garbo. It hasn't been great. It has not been great. Ooh, Cole. High right. I have no expectations on what you got me. I have very small expectations. We will do a review rating here in a second. Alright, score update because again, we haven't seen a leaderboard in who knows how long. Ricky Wysocki currently 7 under, tied for the lead with Kyle Klein at 7 under as well. Adam Hammies get out. Get out. Get out. Adam Hammies is currently, also at 7 under, but he's in trouble because he went OB. And then we have a big gap. Isaac Robinson at 3 under, Calvin under at 2 under, Eagle at 2 under. Massive gap. So one of these guys is gonna have to do something special coming in to get themselves kind of back in the equation. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we this is like a macaroni potato what do they call this? Macaroni salad? Okay, we got macaroni salad. I'll eat that first. Let you guys know what I think. One bite challenge? Yeah, right. A decent amount. Someone said, "Never understood macaroni salad, just give me the mac and cheese." Is this like a healthier version? Is that why people like it? What's the base? Mayonnaise. She didn't just give me macaroni. Guys, it's a little side dish, all right? She didn't just give me macaroni salad in the side dish. We're just starting with it before I open up to see what else we got. As long as it's Duke mayonnaise. Scott says cold noodles are awful. Well, this tastes pretty good. Okay, I can see what the hole's doing now. Wow, so Adam should get up and down. I like this tee shot. That's a really nice change. That's a sick tee shot. Does Kyle have the best hyzer flip game? I'd probably put Drew Gibson up there. Maybe Simon too. Probably Simon as well. Uh, I don't see Proctor throwing it that much. How were the cards decided? I think it was by finishing place, right? After the first 2 rounds. Mac rating out of 10. I'm not a huge macaroni salad guy. So I think it's almost impossible for me to even rate a macaroni salad above 8. Wow, Calvin, here we go, here we go. Big putt, 3 holes to play, 3 under. Can he make a move? I give this I don't know, I give this like a 6. It's not bad. I just don't think you can get like a macaroni salad. Like, I don't think it can be an 8. No, I'm good, Shay. Hawaiian mac salad has tuna. Yeah, says sometimes. We can't all be, mac, macaroni. Ricky on a heater, 8 under, last 8 holes. Absolute heater. Gosh, some of these guys are just stringing these bars together. Crazy round from some of these guys. Nicholas not out of it, 3 under. All right. I did say Ricky was my pick at the beginning of the stream. If you remember, someone asked me. I said Ricky. I didn't say he was going to win it. I said he was going to be the leader after today. I'll decide who, tomorrow I'll pick my winner. Hey Brody, how much pressure is on your right foot when throwing max distance? I have no idea. I would have to throw a couple times to like actually think about that. I would say it transfers, right? My body weight goes from my left to my right side. So eventually 100%. That looks like it's way left. I think you might wanna be more left, huh? Get a better angle in there. I still don't know why I paid for it. I gotta get to the bottom of it. Alright, let's see what else you got here. Yeah, I bought all of ESPN by accident. Ooh, okay. You got some white rice and what looks to be some, like, skirt steak? What's the proper terminology of this, babe? Hawaiian beef barbecue. Wow, this is actually really good. Holy smoke. Hawaiian beef barbecue, folks. Did AB just launch that shit out of bounds? Wow, these guys are struggling with the shot right now. Kyle stays in bounds, but it's not close. Final hole. This is a big turnover backing, right? Don't fade out too soon. Oh, what a kick. Holy smoke. Thanks for the food, babe. You been to this place before? Really? You in a hole? Jeez. Wow. Wow. Oh, this poll is pretty much over, I guess. 92% of you guys said Kristen Tatar. Wow. Where are the 8% believers in Paige Pierce? Where you guys at? Let's see the show of hands. Where you guys at? Oh, Kyle, like, laid up. Interesting. Must have been that far out of position they didn't feel comfortable. Alright, there we go, Isaac. Here we go, Isaac. That 8% is trolling. No, I think there's some real people out there that believe that Paige can come back. And she beat Kristen a couple times last year. It's not the craziest thing in the world, right? But she definitely can't just come back and keep doing the same thing that she's always been doing. That's the big difference. If she wants let me preface that. If she wants to compete week in, week out, she can't be doing the same thing that she's always been doing. The way she's doing, though, she could win a tournament or 2 like she did last year, but for her to be like a Kristen Tatar, where Kristen Tatar every single week is in contention to win, she's gonna have to change some stuff up. Do you think he will rank better or worse next season? Well, if I was a betting man, there's more chance that he goes down and goes up since he's so high right now on the rankings, right? He's like in the top 3. So there's a higher chance that he doesn't stay in the top 3 than him going higher. So that's how I would answer that question. That'll be. That looks OB. Yep. He's just trying to lay up there and he throws OB. That sucks. That sucks. Layup. I don't need it. There's already sauce at the bottom of this thing. Delicious. What is going on with Cat Allen? Is Natalie Ryan living in her head rent free? No. I mean, I'm sure that situation probably, uh I don't know how much it hurts your game. I'm sure it's not something that you, like, want to have help, but yeah, you make a good point. I think, this was something that I saw coming, right? Of where Paige being as dominant as she was, I was just looking at kind of the holes in her game and things that she struggled at, and I was like, "Hey, if someone comes in." Evelina's a perfect example. Evelina could have been a Kristen Tatar years before Kristen Tatar if she could putt, right? But she can't putt. So it took finally someone like a Kristen Tatar that has a complete game to come in and just show like how dominant that can be right now in the FPO field. So I think the problem is this page has built her brand on being the best and being, having a documentary come out to film her try to win another world championship. You build all this stuff around you, and then when all of a sudden you kinda get slapped in the face and realize, "Wait a second, you have 2 chances, you have 2 choices." You can either say, "Holy smokes, I didn't even realize there was this other potential that I can get to," and you see someone else get there, and so now it's like, "I have to go to work," or you keep kinda feeding yourself, "I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best." Those are kind of the 2. Oh, Adam almost spikes his phone, but doesn't, holds it back. He realizes how bad of a throw that kind of costs him there. Hey, William Lynch, welcome to Tour Life crew, buddy. Buddy. Appreciate you, brother. No, you're not getting into this. Dude, Ricky is launching the disc today, folks. Holy cow, is he throwing it far. That's smoked too. Needs to get more left though, I think, to give him a better angle. Gotta get this up and down here. Yep. Good finish there. Well, I'll say this, it's hard to say who spends it the most, but we now have technology where you can actually track that. So once we kinda get some of these pros to throw using this technology, we can actually have the numbers say exactly who spends it the most and not just a bunch of speculation. Because right now, it'd just be 100% speculation. Big shot here, turnover backhand. This is one where it's definitely a forehand, much harder for the backhand. Ah, he's good. He is good. No way, right? Oh. He's like, "How'd it go through the basket?" We've all been there. You think you made a shot, it looks like it just goes right through the basket, but doesn't hit anything. Oh, Eagle putting some stank on this one. Oh my gosh, Eagle, where are you going, brother? Jeez. Gannon going with the backhand, interesting. Go in. Oh, what a shot. I think AB throws farther than Eagle. Oh, oh, cut. Alright, top 25 forehand right here. Come on, Calvin. Good height. Mm, that must be a hard shot. A lot of people have been struggling with getting that right enough. Rick was not gonna miss left there. Alright, strawberry boy. No. No strawberry picking for you today, brother. Kyle just laying up. Mhm. Now that Eagle is out, is Rick the best forehand player on tour? Mm, like, overall forehand? He's certainly up there. Yeah, Goose is up there. You gotta put Chandler Kramer up there. Sullivan Tipton, Parker Welk. 'Cause big piece doesn't taste as good as the other pieces. I don't know why that is. Alright. Ricky 9 under, 1 to play. Great round. Tie the course record if he birdies the next hole. Ooh, Washington beating Oregon at halftime? Okay. Okay. Ezra's forehand is only good when he is throwing the eye up disc. You should let him know that. Isn't his course record 10 under? I think that's what Adam shot yesterday. They said it was a course record. It's a brand new course. When I say Rick has momentum right now, I mean, I think Rick's playing well. I think he's playing well. I don't think you can have momentum in a, I don't think you can have a momentum in a, individual sport like this. You're just playing good. Now, team sport, it makes sense, right? Because now, let's say the offense, let's say you're playing, on a team sport and you have an offense and a defense, and the offense is playing really, really well, and they score twice in a row, then that maybe puts a little bit more momentum towards the defensive side. That makes sense to me. Individual sport, it's I'm the one deciding everything. So if I'm playing well, then yeah, I'm gonna continue to probably feel confident in my playing. If I start playing poorly, then I'm gonna start battling like, "Oh, man, I gotta try to figure this out." If anyone can have momentum in golf. Yeah, I think what you would say is, like, trending. They're trending in the right direction, right? Their game is trending upwards. Keep turning. No, that's gonna need a lot of help. Yeah, you pitch out. You don't think there's a flow state in disc golf or golf? Again, what I'm talking about is, like, when you're hitting good shots, it's just like in anything. When you're succeeding and you're doing well, it's easier to stay in that mindset. When you're struggling, when you step up to a tee and you don't know where the shot's gonna go because you just have been spraying the ball or throwing the shots all over the place, it's gonna be harder for you to execute and commit to the shot. Yeah, I don't like the score reset either. Mhm. Not a fan. They do, right? It's, like, super wooded, and all of a sudden you get to 17, 18, like, "Wait a second." Bobby, why do you like the reset? You only saw Isaac go 5 shots yesterday? Yeah, I mean, if Isaac wasn't, like, in the mix of missing out, yeah, they were focused on who was going to make it, who wasn't. Slight flaw. That's why you just don't do the reset. You don't do the reset, and you play all 4 rounds. Now there's never this weird thing of showing people that are people don't wanna watch. You're just watching the leaders the entire time. Exactly. Some of those guys didn't even have to play because they were so far ahead. That's why the reset's a dumb idea. It's the best idea yet, so come up with something better. I just did. Just play all 4 rounds. Don't have a reset. Give everyone the advantages of having a good season at the beginning of the tournament, and then play 4 rounds. What a shot by Gannon Burrow. My goodness. Is that from a standstill? Is that a standstill? Jeez. No cut. You only have 30 people. You only have 30 people playing, no cut. That's OB. Oh boy. That Brian Earhart pushing something? Little cart. All right, Big Rick. Here we go. Finish it out. Shoot 10 under. Yep, that should probably get the job done. What a shot. I don't know. I couldn't tell if Calvin's shot went OB or not. Man, what a back half there for Ricky. Shoots 10 under on the last 12. Wow. Is the rip off ball from the fort. I'm in. I think the fort's a good hole, so hole 18 at the fort I think is a good hole, so I don't hate it. I like it. It's a low small landing zone. Look at that. I like that. I don't hate this hole. The cart's holding microphone and broadcast equipment. Oh, smart. 'Cause they don't have golf carts out there. That makes sense. Alright, they should just be kinda cleaning this all up here. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have Ricky Wysocki in the lead going into the final day at 10 under. followed by Kyle Klein, who's been playing really well this last part of the season. He's in the house at 7. Adam is in the house at 5. Isaac will make that putt to put him at 4 under. Keep him at 4 under rather. We'll have Joel Freeman at 3 under. Calvin, if he makes this putt, he'll stay at 2 under. Cole will be at 2 under. Nicholas and Tella will be at 2 under. Eagle will be at 1 under. If Gannon makes this, he will be at 1 under, and then AB and Ezra Robinson will both be at 2. And that's what we got. I will be streaming tomorrow, but I am gonna be doing FPO. I will be at the Raiders-Patriots game. There you go, Calvin. I'll be at the Raiders-Patriots game during the final round, so I will not be streaming that, but I will be, doing FPO in the morning, probably just the back 9. Back 9 for FPO. So if you guys wanna check that out. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you drop a like on the video. If you enjoyed this, and, make sure you subscribe to here on the Foundation Podcast channel if you haven't, already. Subscribe, turn the notifications on, do all that jazz, and, yeah, thanks you guys for jumping in and talking, appreciate it. Thank you to, our Tour Life crew new members. If you guys haven't yet, definitely check it out. I think the lowest is $1.99 a month, and you get access to some stuff on there, so you can check that out in the description, of this video. Become a member of the Tour Life crew. Other than that, appreciate you guys. Enjoy your Saturday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the back 9 of the FPO final round.